Hello guys, we're back in the kitchen, back in my best dad in the world apron. So I decided I'm gonna use this opportunity to make koesisters because the long weekend, for some reason it's cold and raining and I want to make something. This is my first time making koesisters. I've obviously watched my mom make a million times, but yeah, problem being is we don't have aniseed. We only have star anise, but we only have the whole star anise. Same with the karamonk, we don't have ground karamonk, so I'm gonna use the coffee grinder and make spices, guys. You guys want an authentic experience with me here in Italy because anyways, so yeah, wish me luck. So I found me figuring out how to use the coffee grinder and grinding all the star anise, and then the video didn't even save. Anyways, take two, but now I must do the cardamom, so you guys will be here to see that. Okay. Bismillah. So guys, we're having a bit of technical difficulties. Like, you know, as much as I want to start my cooking channel and everything, my poor cell phone is living on its last thread. I have zero space left. I filmed 2 videos and it just didn't save. So now I'm resorting to my tablets. So I don't know if the water quality is gonna be like bouncy. Bismillah. So anyways, this will have to do. We'll see how it goes. But 1, we don't have aniseed in the house, and I don't know if they sell it here either. 2, we don't have ground cardamom. So we had star anise and I made it into a powder. The same with the karamonk, I made it into a powder using the coffee grinder over here. Let's begin, inshallah, let's begin. Okay guys, so disclaimer is that there is a million different ways to make koesisters. I do have my mom's recipe. She makes a nice koesister, but the way I like my koesisters is dark and spicy, and hers is not dark and very spicy. It's still lekker, obviously. Also, her recipe uses like potato, which I know a lot of people do use, but it's not tiny. Like, we're still trying to finish the koesisters by the evening, and then they will be left for Sunday also, because I don't know how much I'm gonna get out. So I'm using 95 Masado's recipe. I'll probably embark on this journey of trying a million different recipes until I get the right one and like make my own recipe. So for me, I always, to make sure the yeast works, I always bloom the yeast, even if it's instant yeast, because 1, that way you can also test if your yeast is dead or expired. You're supposed to have 300 ml of water, 250 ml of milk, and 3 tablespoons of butter, and then you put it in the microwave to get lukewarm. To that, I'm going to add my yeast. But I'm thinking I should leave the butter out, let it bloom, add the butter after, like separately to the yeast, because the butter might inhibit the yeast. I think it's alright. I always check, because sometimes if your milk and water is too hot, then you can kill your yeast. So while that's blooming, melt the butter. We need 3 tablespoons of melted butter. Now we're going to do cinnamon. I like a dark and spicy koesister, so I'm going to add a lot of cinnamon. So I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. Bismillah, 1, 2. And then, we don't have uitgedroogde naartjie skull, but we do have fresh naartjie, so I'm going to use a fresh naartjie. Bismillah. Rest of the sugar, bismillah. Mix that in, and then also mix the butter in. Bismillah. Bismillah. Okay, this is what it looks like. Super soft. You can see it's literally like falling apart, and the oil actually prevents it from sticking, obviously. So guys, we're back. It's been a couple of hours. You can see it's dark outside. It's just Maghrib now. It's been around 3 hours ish, just under 3 hours. Beachy oil in the hands and the surface. Bismillah. Are you seeing that? Oh my god. Thinking maybe I'll move you guys over there so you guys can just see what I'm doing. Okay. Bismillah. So I managed to get about 40 koesisters out of it. Yeah, I'm gonna put the oil on now, like on high, so it can heat. And then when you fry it, then you just wanna like pull it so it makes like oval shape. Bismillah. Bismillah. Guys, this is what it looks like. Only one tea, so we don't have to keep it. I will put juice onto something. This is how we eat the fresh koesister. This is what it looks like on the insides. Some jam. Bismillah.